In today's video, I'm gonna test the latest design for our large pet food dispenser. I've gone through a few iterations. This is the latest. I ran into some hiccups on the previous ones, so I'm hoping that this new design kind of solves those roadblocks that I was having. And so, in a few seconds, I'll show you what that looks like. But before I get into the testing part, let me just recap of what the large pet food dispenser is. Essentially, we're gonna take this product called, it's a wall mounted dispenser. It's a 40-pound capacity, and it manually dispenses pet food. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a mechanism in our move it now motor so that you can control the dispensing of that food on your app, on your phone. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, I'm all set up to run some tests on the new mechanism that I designed. So I'm gonna walk you through the parts that we're gonna use. So as I mentioned, there's a 3D mechanism that I printed. Essentially, it's a feeder screw, and down here is where the motor is gonna go. Of course, we have our motor, and I'll show you in a bit how we connect the motor to the mechanism. There's another part that goes on top of the mechanism called a funnel, and this is going to help me make sure that the food goes down into the feeder screw. And finally, we're going to put that in this 40-pound container where we're going to place food, and then we're going to see if the motor helps draw that food towards the bottom. So I'm going to make a couple of short videos showing how it works. This is actually a simulation of our app on a laptop. Okay, first step is to put all these parts together. So I'm gonna take some time to do that. I'll probably speed up the video so we can get to the testing. Using masking tape to kind of hold it together until we see if it works or doesn't. Let's do a little dry run out here. Okay. It does work, so let's go install it in the right place. Okay. So the dog food is gonna make its way down there. Let's do a dry run here. Mechanism is working. Okay, so first test we're gonna do speed 5 clockwise, and then we're gonna see what happens. Okay, pouring in the food. Okay, so just poured it in. I noticed that a few came down. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, not stuck, so that's good. All right, let me see. All right, I would call this test a success. Let's stop it. I'm happy with the outcome. Food did not get stuck. I mean, the mechanism did not get stuck. Food did not get stuck. Everything went down. Let's look real quick. Ah, Jesus. All right, let's take a look real quick at the bottom part. Okay. No issues that I can see, that I can tell. Okay. All right. Not a big mess here. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. All right, let's run another test. Second test, I'm gonna do faster, and then let's see if it gets stuck. So. Not sure what that was, but the going too fast kind of had a, that was a little abnormal. Sorry, kind of loud. That was a little abnormal. Everything was working fine. Something seems to have gotten stuck. And then I noticed that the whole mechanism moved. It did not stop, which is good. So, gotta do some more investigation. Okay, I'm gonna run another test, but this time counterclockwise. And I wanna see what occurs. We're gonna do, let's do 5 speed. Let's do 50%. And let's start it. I think it worked a little better actually. I didn't see any oddities, so that was good. I'm gonna do the same but faster speed. Okay, so I have it on the fastest speed, 100%. Let's try one more time. Ready, steady. That actually worked well as also. So, interesting. I think counterclockwise, the mechanism works a little better. Let's try with a lot of food and then see what happens. Okay, I put in more food. I actually don't have that much dog food left. I gotta go see if there's another bag in the pantry, but this is only about 20% full. So let's run a test with 20% capacity. And we're gonna start off with the slowest speed, 10% counterclockwise. I'm gonna hit run and see what happens. Food is coming out. Okay, let's increase the speed to 5. So far so good. It's not getting stuck. Here's my wife looking for food for lunch while I'm doing this test in my kitchen. Thank God for Costco. I do have a giant bag of food, so I was able to fill this out. It's not all the way to the top, but I would say 80%, 90%. It's 90% full. So that's all the food I have. Let's run another test. Speed 5. Oh wow, it's struggling. Okay, let's load it down and see what happens. Okay, nothing's coming out. Okay, we're gonna run a test clockwise. Speed 1, 10%. Start. That seems to be working. Well, that's encouraging. So far, it's not stuck. Oh, spoke too soon. Okay, counterclockwise. Every time I say seems to be working, it stops working. But seems to be working. No issues so far. Tons of food. Okay. Doing it faster. Seems to be working. Food is going down. Okay, I'm gonna do another test run where I'm gonna leave it at speed 2 all the way until it empties out, or I guess until my bottom bag is full. So let's try that out. So far so good. It's not, hasn't gotten stuck. So let's see. Continues. It's still going. So far, no issues. Food is going down into this bin, paper bag. Bin to bag. It's working well so far. Change the speed to 4 because it's taking quite a while and I'm getting a bit impatient. Okay, change the speed to 6. So far so good. Okay, so far still working fine. Speed 4 and below, no issues whatsoever. Speed 5 and 6, issues once in a while. 7 and above, not recommended. Okay, I would say today's test was a success. The design worked like expected. I'm gonna take the mechanism apart, see if there's any issues, concerns, anything broken. Okay, I got everything cleaned up. No issues that I noticed. Everything seems to be in its right place. There was no crumbs anywhere that was not supposed to be. Everything cleaned out with water easily. There's a little bit of room for improvement, so I'm gonna work on some of those updates, mature the design. But for the first test, it went very well. No major flaws, no major issues, just room for improvement. So that leads me to believe that this design is worth exploring more. So I will continue to do so. This might become our final design mechanism for our dispenser, for our large dispenser. So I mean, stay tuned for that. But this is very promising. So hey, thanks for watching.